Hey guys, I'm Janet Ha and I'm the communication coach. So today's topic is about timeouts and why they're so important and how you can do it really effectively to have more effective and positive communication in your life. So let's first start off with the basics. Have you ever heard of fight or flight mode? And if you haven't, this is a pretty common term that a lot of people use. It refers to that triggering effect that happens when something happens and you either get really angry, just seeing red, or you just want to escape. You want to get the heck out of there, or sometimes you just freeze up and you don't know what to do, okay? In these moments, something interesting is happening in the brain. So imagine that the brain is split up into two parts, okay? This is the hind brain, which is back here. We'll call it the lizard brain. This is the survival mode brain, okay? And up here, this part is right up here, is the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex is actually our human adult brain. It's the part of us that actually doesn't even fully develop until we're closer to 28. And if you're using any drugs or alcohol or substances, it can actually develop even later than that. Okay, so this is the brain that's able to control impulses, able to think rationally. It's a human adult brain. So what happens when we're in fight or flight mode is the hindbrain takes over. The prefrontal cortex goes offline. It goes somewhere into the universe. And the purpose of a timeout is to be able to bring yourself back online so that you can address what's going on. It's not a form of escapism. It's not so you can forget about it. It's actually a way for you to get grounded and bring the prefrontal cortex back online so you can think rationally about what is going on for you. Okay, now typically in partnerships, a lot of times there's usually one pursuer and one person that likes to be pursued, right? Or typically that's how the dynamic works. So it's really important for you each to share with your partner when you need a timeout. And a timeout can be as simple as 5 minutes of just stepping out, taking some deep breaths, and just really focusing on your body and what your body needs in that moment. Just grounding energy. You can breathe in for 5 seconds, hold your breath for 5 seconds, exhale for 7 seconds. You can focus on that counting breath for a few minutes, and you'll notice your body calming down. You will no longer see red if you tend to get angry, or you'll no longer have that urgency to need to leave a situation. You'll start noticing that your feet are firmly grounded on the floor. That's another good exercise, is grounding your heels into the floor, or even taking off your shoes. If you have grass on your front lawn or something, you can walk on the grass, and it really helps to ground you back into reality, to letting your body know that you are safe. And make sure you are physically safe. If you're not feeling physically safe, please do leave and have a safety plan, and please speak with somebody about that. But if you know from a rational perspective that you are safe, but this fight or flight mode, this reptilian brain of yours, your lizard brain, tells you that you're not safe, but once you're coming back online and you realize, no, I am safe. Safety is a priority, okay, guys? Then that's when you can actually address what is going on. That's when you can actually come back together. If you're in a partnership and this is something that happened during the partnership, you can actually come back together and say, okay, let's discuss what happened. This discussion should be about sharing your perspective. You're not trying to say who's wrong or right, because typically a part of one person's argument is correct and a part may not be correct, but the point is not to judge who is right and who is wrong. You just have different perspectives. So to be able to communicate that a little bit better, especially from a grounded state, leads to a much different outcome than when you're both in a triggered mode and trying to defend yourself or trying to persist in in convincing the other person that you're correct. Okay, that doesn't really lead anywhere good, guys. So I hope that these timeout skills can help you to ground and have these conversations that help you to feel more effective and have these positive communication skills that will really enhance your lives. Okay, guys, have a great one.